Hi, everyone. I'm Anna, and welcome to today's message. Today's message is We Are a Miracle from Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. We are created with the love of God built in to do wonderful things in God's light and in the Holy Spirit living within. We come equipped, and God is with us wherever it is that we go. And everything we need in our lives comes already within us, and we are ready to become all we're meant to be in God's plan. We have God's Spirit to lead us to our divine mission, and we only need to be courageous enough to follow. Have you ever had a moment of fear or discouragement in your life? Well, I have. We all face moments of fear, but we have to make a decision to move ahead despite that. And that fear, it can be overwhelming. And this verse reminds us that we don't have to face our fears alone. See, many people think of being strong as physical strength or how mentally capable you are. But the strength of God is not the same as that. The strength of God means to be strong in spirit, in faith, and understand that God is within you, living within us, and that He goes everywhere that we go. When you remember that God is right there with you always and everywhere, well, you can face your fears and you can choose to face your challenges with God's strength. See, courage, it's not the absence of fear. Trust me, I've done a lot of things in fear, but I've moved ahead anyway, knowing that God is leading me there, and I choose to move ahead despite that fear. And once I made the choice to do that, well, I witnessed miracles in my life, powerful signs of God's love for me and His intervention in everything in my life, all the things that I couldn't have overcome alone. And God changed my situation and brought me hope when I felt like there wasn't any. And when I felt defeated or when I was afraid, He brought these miracles. And as the miracles became, my faith was strengthened and I realized God's greater plan for me. I was called to share my testimony with others despite being afraid of what people might think or how they would react. And I'm not sure about you, but putting my life story in my own words out on social media, well, that was really scary. And allowing the world access to my life was a very hard decision. But even though I knew God was leading me there, it still made me nervous and anxious. That's because I'm human. And the fear of ugly humanness is always there. And it still scared me to death. But the extraordinary things happened as I chose to let go of it. And the more I let go, the more miraculous things happened in my life. See, God was showing me that He was there and to follow in obedience and faith. So I did it. Trusting God means that I didn't understand what was happening or even the outcome, but I chose to be strong, knowing that God knew my path and that He would guide me. When we do that in obedience because of our faith, when we make that choice, we transition into the life that He's chosen for us, and we transform to become all that we're called into during our divine mission. We see God is there reassuring us that we should pursue that path, follow it, and be guided into all we're meant to be. And miracles can and do happen. I'm living proof. These miracles are testament to God's strength in my life, the power He gave me to overcome what others' views might be and to share my story of God's love in my life and help others find that too. Our belief and our faith is required to witness these extraordinary miracles. And by truly having faith and believing, we can and do experience God miracles in our life. In fact, as we place our faith in God and relinquish our fears, we should anticipate seeing these miracles and knowing that they're going to bring transformation and hope. We find strength in our story because God's love, it leads us there and we become hope for others. So today's message is this: be strong and courageous. Don't be frightened and have confidence in God's promise. Place your trust in the miracles that will come. Choose to be the example of God's miraculous work within you, living in you, and going with you wherever you go. Conquer doubt using your faith and know that He is God. Choose to grow and choose that deeper connection to God and accept those miracles in your life. These are signs of God's compassion, unconditional love, and desire to restore you by your transformation. And these miracles of God, they changed my life and they can change yours too. So choose God and His unconditional love for you in faith and be strong. Because, my friends, love is the answer. If this resonated with you, please like and share my post. And thank you for your donations to My Divine Mission and for helping me to keep my message alive. I'll see you next time.